Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. This is Tony Butler here with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I'm one of the life sales directors here, and backed by popular demand, we have Sean Crawford, who is one of our graphic designers. He is going to be going over Iams Creative Services Department. We do have a three-step process available for you, the advisor. But before we get started on that, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things that we here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services offers. First and foremost, big announcement that we announced here a few weeks back is we're going to have our Top Producers Summit. That is going to be a cruise, and as you see here, the dates are listed in terms of where we'll be going. Qualification periods is from December 1st of 2020 through June 30th of 2022. 4.5 million points is needed to qualify. If you have any questions regarding qualifications or where you are at in terms of qualifying for the cruise, feel free to give any of our sales directors a call. We'd be more than happy to help you with that. We also have new producers builders for our new agents, and that is to help you grow your production. So we have different levels, and this is paid premium that within the first 180 days of you being appointed, there are additional perks, if you will, such as 1,500 piece mailer. We've got postcard mailings that's available. We do a Ritz-Carlton package, as well as video or social media campaigns. It's available for you. So if you are a new producer and you would like more information on our new producers builders, please give us a call. We also have the Iams Builder, and that's for agents that are currently appointed with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We do offer you a referral bonus. What that means is if you refer an advisor to Iams and they get appointed with any of the carriers that we work with, we do provide you with a $50 referral bonus. Any subsequent business that is submitted, we also provide you with additional bonus on that as well. So this can definitely help you increase your capital. So if you have any questions regarding our Iams Business Builders, please give us a call. We also offer back office support for our advisors. So we're going to be working with you all the way from submissions to commissions. We like to tell you that we want you to work smarter, not harder. So we have paperless contracting that's available for you. We do have some business building tools and resources, which we're going to be talking about today with our creative marketing team. We also assist with case designs, whether it be for annuities or life insurance, as well as long-term care and health as well, if you're looking at disability or critical illness. So we're here to help you with that. And we have a couple of vehicles that wanted to talk to you about in terms of submitting applications. With COVID-19, we know that it's been kind of a challenge for advisors to get in front of clients. So electronic applications are available. We've got a couple of platforms that you can utilize for electronic applications. One is the iGo eApp solution, which you can get to through our Iams website. Our Iams website also offers excellent sales tools available for you, term and universal life quoter. You can get forms online. And we also have our annuity and long-term care product grid. As you see, our website here is www.iamsinc.com. We also have the Firelight Platform. That is also the other platform that we use for electronic applications. As you can see here are the carriers that are available through Firelight. We're still constantly adding additional carriers, so we have some that will be added to our Firelight platform. You can actually register on the Firelight platform through our website. If you need assistance with that, any one of our sales directors can walk you through that process. We also provide creative marketing solutions. Again, this is something that we'll be talking about in greater detail here in a moment. We want to help you, whether it be turnkey, agency, or digital solutions. I'm just going to kind of brush over that because I don't want to steal from Sean's thunder, so we'll talk about that. I will say, to add to what we'll be discussing, if this is something that you're going to be interested in doing, you're looking to grow your business, I would strongly encourage you to do what we call a marketing analysis with your sales advisor. They'll be able to sit down with you and kind of go through what your business goals are, what you've been doing, what you're looking to do. It takes about 20 or 30 minutes to go through our marketing analysis. Then we'll come back with you in about a week or so with suggestions that we can provide and help you with as far as growing your business. Speaking of growing your business, we do have a retirement analyzer that's available. The retirement analyzer is there for advisors to answer questions from their clients, such as, can I continue my present standard of living into my retirement years? How would my situation change during turbulent economic times? And how would it affect my family if I were to die prematurely? We do offer this on a free qualifying basis, 30-day trial basis. It is free for qualified advisors. There is a cost for that for those that do not qualify for that, but we can talk to you about that as well. So don't hesitate to give us a call if that interests you. Our Iams Wealth Management team is available for you as well. The Wealth Management team is there for some of your higher net worth clients. They can help you increase revenue, improve client retention, strengthen client relationships. Charles Jr. is head of the Iams Wealth Management team. Those guys are awesome in working with advisors on helping them see additional opportunities with their clients. So with that, Sean, you there?
Yep. You ready for me?
Yep, I'm ready for you. So I'm going to turn this over to you.
All right. Perfect.
You have it?
Not yet.
Okay, let's try this again. All right, you should have it.
Let me check. Um,
Hang on. Here we go.
oh,
There you
there we
go.
go. All right. Perfect. Let me see. Show my screen. Okay. Okay. So now, Tony, do you see my presentation?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. First off, thank you, Tony, for doing this webinar with me this morning. And thank you to everyone who is on the call or on this webinar with us. Hopefully, you'll take something out of this webinar. As Tony mentioned, my name is Sean Crawford. I'm one of the graphic designers here. And I know I might be a little biased, but to me, it's extremely important to have your business branded, have a logo, have a website, just to kind of build that foundation, not only for you, but for your clients as well. Especially, in today's world with COVID and everything, the digital market is just booming and blowing up, whether, it's your website or Zoom calls or, whatever platform you're using digitally. Your clients are looking for that and they're expecting you to have that. So luckily enough for you, we offer all of these creative services here at Iams. And if you haven't taken advantage of them yet, then, like I said, hopefully you'll gain something from this webinar and be able to start with us. So first off, I want to introduce our team to you. So we have Jacob Tedlock. He's our digital communications director. He's over here on the left. And then we have Russell Johnson, who is another graphic designer just like myself. He does a lot with website design too, which I do as well. There's me, graphic designer, and then we have Ryan, who is our multimedia specialist. And what we mean by that is Ryan does a lot with our video editing. So if you ever, have a website with us and you want to post a video on there, Ryan would be the one that you would go to for any type of video editing, or even if you wanted to record something, or, if you just wanted to pick his brain about any type of video or, email marketing, he's great at that too. So he would be there for your disposal. And then we have Chance, who is our creative solutions strategist. So Chance deals a lot with social media. So whether you're doing like Facebook, LinkedIn, Chance would be your go-to guy there. Anything social related, he's also our content writer. So if you need help kind of making anything sound a little more professional, a little bit more well-written, Chance can help you with that. So what you would do if you ever send in a creative design request, we actually all get that email and then we assign it to the person that has that unique sort of skill, I guess you would say. And then we'll contact you. That person will contact you directly and let you know, who you're working with, the time frame, kind of our plan of action, etc. So you'll probably meet all of us actually along your branding journey. But let me go back to my PowerPoint here. So as Tony mentioned, we do have sort of a 3-step process. I wanted to make this as easy as possible for our agents and for our producers. I know getting started with branding and getting started on a website can be pretty overwhelming, especially if you've never worked with a graphic designer before. If I wasn't in the world of graphic design and I had my own business and I needed a logo and I needed a website and I needed, business cards, stationery, whatever, I probably would have no idea where to even look or where to start doing that. Of course, you could always go and Google it, but the pricing on that is going to be pretty outrageous. So it's pretty amazing that Iams has this available to you. And, we do it all under one roof. So, not only do we have the expertise of the marketers and, we can kind of share world in that respect, but we also have a fully established design team in-house. So that's pretty rare. So definitely be taking advantage of that and be connecting with us, be getting to know us, and in order to help you grow your business and have a really nice footprint on, on the web, on social, whatever it is you're looking for. So back to our 3-step process. Step 1 is going to be your logo design. So this is the true foundation or the core of your branding. We'll use this logo for future designs if you're using or wanting to go through with the website design, or if you're wanting to have us make you some brochures or some branded flyers, really anything. Your logo is always going to be a part of that. So what you'll do to get started on the logo design is you just need to let us or your marketer know that this is something that you're interested in. They'll get with us and we will then send you out a logo design questionnaire. That's actually going to be on the next page, so I'll kind of dive into that a little bit more. And then the process, so it takes about a 1-week turnaround time. With that, you're going to have roughly 3 examples. Sometimes, we can go a little crazy. I had one the other day that I actually sent the agent 12 logo examples because I was just, really into it and, wanted to explore some different ideas. But typically you'll receive about 2 or 3 at minimum for those logo designs. And then once you receive those, you just have to be as honest as you can with us. If I send you 12 and you don't like any of them, just let me know. But let me know what specifically you don't like about them. Or if you want to mix and match, like for instance, these logos on the right here, maybe if you said, well, I really like that stamp emblem of the R, and I love the type on the ending financial. Can you combine those? Yeah, absolutely. This is your logo. This is going to represent you and your business. So we want to give you exactly what you're looking for. So, don't hesitate. Don't be afraid to, hurt our feelings, but because that's not going to happen. We want to deliver the best outcome for you. So just let us know. A lot of times that doesn't happen with I don't like what you've given me. Um, so with that being said, if there are some edits, we have room for that, and that's included in the pricing there. And then once it's finalized, we'll send you all of the design files. They're actually called vector files, which is what we as the graphic designers work with. So we'll send you all of those files, different file formats for you to use as well. And then we'll also keep those. We'll have a specific folder for you that will keep those with us. So if you ever, lose that file in the future, or you need us to send you something, just rest assured that we will always have that for you. Same with anything that we produce for you. We'll keep a copy of that just for our records. And if you need it in the future, just let us know, and then we can find that for you and send it back over. So diving in a little bit deeper on our logo design questionnaire. So a few questions on here are, for example, any colors that you would like to include, any imagery or symbols that you would like to use, example, if you want to use a compass, whatever, maybe money or a nice, sunset or something to describe retirement, really whatever it is that you're looking for. We do ask for you to be as detailed as possible on this logo design questionnaire, because it's just going to help us give you exactly what you're looking for in a much less amount of time. And that way we don't have to, pick up the phone. We know that you guys are busy, and same with us. So this is really just to help streamline the process and give us all that information in more of a organized manner. Couple other questions, do you want your logo to be more traditional? Do you want it to be more modern? Maybe you want it to be more friendly, or you want to stick to the corporate route, and that's perfectly fine. So again, just be as detailed as possible as you can. Provide us with examples if you would like. That would be amazing. This is just going to help us give you exactly what you're looking for. And then, like I said, once the logo is finalized, we're going to use that moving forward on anything that we create for you, just to make that brand consistency stick there. So again, if you're interested in the logo design, just ask your marketer, or you can email one of us on the design team. I'll show you how to contact us too, and just let us know that you would like to start that process, and then we can get it going for you. And again, usually it takes about 1 week's turnaround time to get some logos over. So some of you might be asking, why should I have a logo? Well, like I said, the logo is basically the foundation to your overall brand identity. It's memorable. People are going to look at that logo and instantly know that that's you, and they're going to relate that to all of your services. Like I said, brand loyalty, and your audience expects it. So, again, everything's going digital now. It's 2021. If you're going to have a website, which I strongly urge that you all definitely take advantage of, then a logo without a website is not, it can happen, but if you have a logo on that website, it's going to make way more of an impact. So just something to keep in mind there. So step number 2 is your business card. Believe it or not, people are still using business cards, so it's extremely important. And plus, I've been in the situation where I'm talking to someone about, what I do, how amazing, how much I love my job and how much I love being able to help others. And then they're like, oh, that's great. Do you have a business card? No, I don't. Like that is that's such a horrible feeling, and I know a lot of us have been there before. So, believe it or not, yes, they're still being used, they're still being asked for, and you don't want to be in that situation where you don't have, you talked all this, how much you love what you do, and then you don't have, a point of contact. So, again, with this, it takes about 1 week's turnaround time again, just like the logo. We'll have a couple examples for you based on your logo design. And then another thing that is really important with this is that if you are going to have a business card, but you're also interested in a website, we should probably get your URL for your website before we do the business cards, just so that we can include those on there so they know how to get a hold of you digitally and how to visit your website. And that doesn't mean that we have to fully build the site out before we do the business cards, but at least to have a URL and then know that we're working on it for you. So once your business cards are finalized, again, if you have any edits or anything like that, just let us know. We'll make those for you. But once your cards are finalized, we will send you over those print files. They're actually called bleed files. So what that means is the content of the card, maybe the coloring, the border, runs off of the card. So traditional printers don't have that functionality. So the stuff doesn't look like it sort of bleeds off the paper. So we will send you all of those files that your printer will need. And then we suggest going to either Vistaprint, which is my all-time favorite. I use those, several times a week. They have really great quality, super easy to upload the images. I can't really say enough about them. But we do also go to moo.com, overnight print. Since COVID has hit, if you want to go to a local printer and help, give them a little business or establish that relationship, I think that is a great idea as well. And, the shipping will probably be much quicker, but it's kind of up to you wherever you want to go. But our files that we send over will be, the standard file. So any of these places will be able to work for you. IAMS does not pay for any type of printing. We do have a program called Marketing Dollars Program, which I'll go over here in a minute, but that again does not cover any sort of printing fees. So, but if you do go to Vistaprint or moo.com and you're having issues uploading the files, just let us know. Most of the time you'll need to create an account for these websites. So just give us your account information and then we can go in there and get the files uploaded for you. And then we'll give it back over to you to take over and finish the checkout process there. So going in order here, why should you have a business card? Like I said, clients still expect it. And you don't want to be put in that same situation I was. So, just be prepared, have some business cards with you. Obviously have them on your desk, the front, where the receptionist is. It's still expected, and it's kind of weird because everything is moving digitally, but business cards are still extremely important. With that being said, though, a lot of the times, so 88% of the time, business cards are tossed. Why are they tossed? Well, it's because they don't need that service right now. If I have a card for a plumber and I don't need a plumber at the moment, well, then I'm going to toss that card out. The good thing about being in this industry is that being a financial advisor, they're always going to need you. So your card should stay safely in their wallet or purse. So again, just another reason to have one. A little funny thing here. So I was, online getting some facts and about business cards and why you should have one. And I actually came across this on the right there. That's the world's most expensive business card. And each card is $1,500. It has diamonds and Swiss metal. We can definitely do that for you. But I just thought that was a kind of crazy fun fact. But something super important to remember is that business cards, the traditional business card size is 3.5 by 2 inches. Keep that in mind when you're wanting us to design these for you, because a lot of times people will we'll send over, all this information. I want my headshot, I want my website, I want my tagline, I want, you know, my family portrait. Like, that's fine, but we then as graphic designers have to put that and come up with a design that, is readable. So if you're trying to cram all this information on one business card and it gets busy, it would not be uncommon for someone to look at it, get overwhelmed, and then toss it. So what I like to suggest with a business card is obviously your logo and then your website address, your name, your title, your location, your phone number, and your phone or fax, and then maybe an email address. And I would just keep it as simple as possible. With your website, if your website URL is on there, all of that information is going to be on there anyway. So try not to get carried away with that. But if you do want to have a lot of information on there, again, just let us know. We'll try and come up with the best design for you. So along with that, so keep your clients in mind. Like I said, if you're trying to cram a bunch of information on these business cards, the font is just going to get smaller and smaller, making it hard for others to read that. And less is more. So now, developing your foundation, this is step number 3, and this is probably the most exciting step, honestly, and I'm going to show you some examples here too, is the website design. So initially, there's a $100 licensing fee. That's just a one-time fee. And then it's $50 a month thereafter to have your website. That includes any sort of backups, updates, scheduled maintenance. We'll take care of that for you. So if you, along the way, once your website has been established, if you want to add something or, update your bio, add another member, just let us know and it'll actually be covered in that for you. So with your website, you're going to have your logo on there. That's why it's extremely important to have one. You can include staff photos, your bio with your picture. That's optional. I know not a lot of people are very excited to have their picture on their website, but if you would like us to, we can include that as well. And I kind of think that's important. It makes it a little bit more personable, especially if someone's coming to your office and they know who to look for. To get started on the website design, what we are requesting from you before we start this is your login credentials to your purchase domain. So that's going to be your URL or, your website address. You can purchase that through GoDaddy.com. There's several domain providers out there. We just suggest GoDaddy. That's what we're pretty used to working with, and that's what a lot of our agents go through. And then your logo, of course, we would like to have that established before. And then your headshot and your personal bio. If you would like to include that photo, you don't have to, but we would like that option, and we would like to have that before so we can get all this in your website for you. And then here is a little bit more about the website. I'm actually going to pull up some examples here. So our web design. So with this, here's one of our websites. So we've recently updated our template to make it a little bit more modern, more up to date. It's more easy to use, I would say, and it's just a lot more striking and a lot more visually appealing. So with our website design, this is pretty much our standard template here. So with each agent that comes in, of course, we'll switch out the logo. All of the coloring, as you can see, like the yellows and the browns here, will match. So we'll use your logo colors here to make it look more consistent. And then with the website, there's tons of little clicks here that you can go through. So we'll brand all of this for you too. If there's like a download or something, we'll put your branding on there. Here's the About Us page. He actually did send us a picture, which is great. There's his little bio. And again, if you need help writing that bio, we can get Chance on board here and help you help you create that. So here is just our process. And these are pretty much the standard pages that we use. So they'll be your home page, about us, our process, your services. And again, these are going to be tailored to you. So if you work with these companies, or if there's some, oh, I don't work with Lincoln Financial, we can take those off. Your types of insurance that you provide. Again, if you don't supply some of these, or there's one on here that you don't see that you do, then just let us know and we can add that for you. And here's our resources page. So here's some little YouTube videos, long-term care insurance, life insurance. If there's a video out there that you would like to include on your website, let us know and we can plug it in. And then these are the downloads that I was talking about. So these will all be branded to you. So, there'll be like your logo and contact information right there. Your clients can easily download the document, print it, and then use it moving forward. So that is pretty much that website. I'll show you guys a couple different ones. This one's one of my favorites, actually. I just love the blue on here. So again, as you can see, all of the coloring matches the logo. We did a little bit more customization on this one. So all of our templates here, we normally start from the same template and then build it up a little bit. So if you are on the, if you're like Googling other websites, or you see something about, maybe even one of your competitors' websites that you like, just show us that example, send us the link to the website, let us know, and then say, I would like to come up with something just like this, or, I'd like to kind of go above the template. Just let us know, and we can help match that for you or come up with something different. It's really up to you here. Another picture there. And then we'll just look at maybe one more here, just so you kind of get the idea. We'll do this one. All right. So again, a little bit more customization there. As you can see, a lot of the content is still the same. The look is very similar. These pictures, a lot of the times will get switched out, so there will be a difference. His obviously is a little different from the last one. There's a video here. This is actually a doodly video, so it looks like the presenter is sort of sketching out what he's talking about. We can do that for you as well. We actually built this video in-house, so if this is something you're interested in, just let us know, and then we can put it on your website. There's Amy Moran, love her, she's so great. Contact information, so this is important too. These forms on your website are extremely important. So if I, wanted to get in contact with Amy, I would just fill everything out, send the message, and then there's going to be like a, thank you for sending this, we'll give you a call soon. And then that goes directly into your inbox in real time. So if I were to send it or fill this out now and then send it, Amy would get it instantly in her inbox. And all these fields, that's what we call them, or fields, are going to be in that email as well. So from there, you can contact the person directly, answer any questions they may have, call them even, just another way to get a hold of them. And I think it's extremely important that it's real time, because then you can get back to them instantly, sort of impress them with how prompt you are, etc. So that I think is going to cover us on the website design. While we're on here, I do want to go over this. So this is a new page for us on about our creative services. So if you want to go back and maybe look at some of these things, or kind of get a refresh of what I'm quickly covering here, then feel free to do so. So you can get to this page by going to iamscreative.com, or you can actually navigate here through our website, iamsinc.com, and go to Support Creative Services. And then it takes you right here. So if you have a request, you want to get started on that logo, you want to get started on the website, just click that request, fill all this out, and then we'll get that notification just like you would on the email or on the website design there, and one of us will get in contact with you. All right, so I'm going to go back to my presentation. So we already covered step 3, the website design, and now we'll go to sort of the miscellaneous items here. So if you ever are, needing a mailer, an invitation, a brochure, maybe a PowerPoint, just really anything that you need, we can help design. If you don't see something on our website, on that site that I showed you, you're looking for something kind of a little bit more custom. And if you don't see it on there, just let us know and we can make it happen for you. I love taking those projects, honestly, that are, very unique and very custom. It kind of breaks up what we do here a little bit. So just let us know. If it's not listed, that doesn't mean we don't offer it. So just send in a request, be as detailed as possible, and then we can help you. We can give you pricing and some timetables on that, and then get it going for you. So design requests, I already covered that. You can always do it online, or you can just simply call us at 800-255-5055. You can speak with your marketer about it as well. They can give you a little brief information about it. And then if they can't answer your question fully, then they'll just let us know and we can get in contact with you as well. Here is our creative services pricing and our turnaround times there. So for example, if you were interested in the logo design, it would be $249 to get that started. That includes all of those examples. And on here, we say about 2 weeks. That will be much less, actually, probably cut in half, just depending on our workload. But we'll let you know. We'll communicate that with you. Business cards, basically everything I covered here. We also have email and web, some social media and digital ads, and then some video on there as well. As I mentioned earlier, so our Marketing Dollars program, there's actually 2 ways to pay for any creative service that you are requesting. So the first one is a la carte. So we'll send you that pricing guide, and basically that just means out of pocket. So that's one way to pay for them. So it will be all of these prices here. And then the second is going to be our Marketing Dollars program. So with the business that you submit through Iams, you're actually going to get some cash back, and that is going to be through Marketing Dollars. These Marketing Dollars can be used for any type of design here. They do not go toward any website service or licensing fee, and the printing of these materials are not covered with your Marketing Dollars, but the true fee service is going to be covered with that. And you can ask your marketer for more information about that. I believe previously it was for every 100,000, it was $100. That might have changed recently. So again, I would just speak with your marketer. If you ever need to know your Marketing Dollars balance, you can ask your marketer, or you can, speak to the designer that you're working with. I always make it a rule to check the Marketing Dollars before I start any project, just to let the marketer know, you actually do have some credit here. You can either use it, or we can hold on to it, or you can pay a la carte. So just another way to communicate that to the agent there. So that is it for me. Again, I appreciate everyone for being on this call today. I hope those of you that are on this call and that are listening, really feel the importance of why you should have a website, why you should have branding. It's only going to be more and more important as time goes on. I think if anything from, 2020, what that taught us is, digital is the new way of life. And, we're here to help your brand become digital, help establish your brand identity, bring you online, and really just to help streamline your business and make it super easy for you to get in contact with others, maybe, prospects, clients, just really take that struggle out of there for you. So we're here to help you. And thanks again for joining my call. And Tony, I am going to turn it back to you.
All right, Sean, thank you so much. I am in the process of switching this over. Give me just a second here. All right.
You should have it now.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So do you see my screen?
I sure do.
All right. Perfect. So if you guys have any questions, you can, as always, reach out to me. My email address is here on the screen, tony@iamsinc.com. Also have Justin Ford and Jess Riley, who are also life sales directors, that can help out with that as well, as far as any questions that you have. Do have a few polling questions that I want to put up to you guys here real quick. And the first polling question that I have is, if you'd like more information on what we discussed today, please respond and make sure to get you some additional information. And Sean, don't you go anywhere, because I have something for
Nope,
you
I'm
too.
still here.
All right, I'm going to leave this up for a few more seconds and give everybody an opportunity to respond. Okay, I'll go ahead and close that one down. And then I had mentioned about a marketing analysis. If you're not quite sure how you want to grow your business, need some ideas, some assistance from us, we can definitely do a marketing analysis for you. So here is a polling question for that, and make sure to reach out to you and get that done. So I'll leave that up here for a few more seconds. All right, I'll go ahead and close that down. And then at the top of the call, I had mentioned about our 2022 Producer Summit. If you'd like to get more information on that, here's a polling question for that as well. And for those of you that would like to get additional information, we'll definitely get that out to you. All right, leave that up here for a few more seconds. Okay. And before we end today's call, if there's any questions at all you guys have for me or Sean, hang on. Go ahead and type it in the question box, and definitely make sure to answer it.
And if any of you want to email me directly, my email is Sean, and I spell that SEAN @iamsinc.com.
Okay, don't see any questions. All right, with that, for this content and other content that we do have available for our advisors, whether you're a new advisor or an existing advisor, please make sure you follow us or like us on Facebook, LinkedIn. The links there are available for you. Sean, you have any final words?
I don't think so. Just everyone have a great start of the week, and thanks for joining us.
All right, want everybody to have a great week. Again, appreciate your time. Everyone take care. Thank you very much. Bye.